My favorite family summer vacation. My favorite summer vacation with my family is when we went to the beach last year. This trip was very entertaining, relaxing, and full of life moments shared with each other. The beach was just the right place to break from the routine and create memories that I will always remember. We stayed in a cozy little house near the ocean. Every morning, we would wake up to the sound of waves and salty air. After breakfast, we went to the beach. My siblings and I spent hours building sandcastles and searching for seashells along the shore. We also enjoyed swimming in the warm water, playing beach volleyball, and collecting smooth stones. One of the fondest moments was just watching the setting of the sun with my family. We were lying on a blanket, feeling the cool breeze and looking at the beautiful colors in the sky. It was quiet. It made me feel grateful for my family and for the time I could spend with them. For dinner, we cooked up a storm, and over the dinner table, we shared stories. We played board games and laughed our cheeks off. It was simple, yet that was just about perfect for bonding with each other as a family. Special in this case means we spent time with each other with no distractions, therefore, everyone was relaxed, and we enjoyed each other's company. Yes, the beach was a perfect setting, but the reason why it was unforgettable was because of spending time together. It was a trip to the beach that turned out to be my favorite family summer vacation. It gave us an ample opportunity to unwind, enjoy, and bring the family closer together. I will still remember the laughter, the sunsets, and the joy of being with the people I most love. My first experience of an air trip, my first experience of air travel was unforgettable. I felt excited and nervous simultaneously. Because I had never flown in a plane before, I found everything new and special. That was the trip on which we were supposed to go to another city for a family vacation. The airport was huge and bustling with people. Some were hurrying around the place to catch their flights, while others merely waited patiently. I felt a mixture of excitement and curiosity upon receiving the boarding passes after checking in. Going through security was a bit intimidating, but soon we were at the gate, ready to board the plane. As we walked onto the plane, I was amazed by just how many seats there were aboard the thing. The stewardesses welcomed us with open arms, and I found my seat by the window. Out the window, I could see the great wings of the airplane and the runway, reaching out very far ahead. With the onset of movement, my heart started racing. When it took off, I felt this weird but exciting sensation as we lifted off the ground. It was amazing to see how the city kept getting smaller and smaller through the window. The next thing I knew, we were above the clouds, and it was an awesome view. The fluffy clouds looked like a huge, soft blanket. On board, I had enjoyed snacks and refreshing drinks served by stewardesses. I also attempted to read a book but kept looking out the window because the view was just so beautiful. The smooth ride made me feel relaxed, and I started to love the experience. When we landed, I somewhat felt sad that the flight was over. My first air trip was an exciting adventure which I will never forget. It made me look forward to future travels and new experiences. Flying is truly amazing. Do students still use newspapers for research? In today's digital age, many students are using the internet for researching material. Online articles, academic journals, and websites offer quick and easy access to information. However, newspapers still play an important role in student research. They provide reliable information and historical context that is valuable for so many projects. Newspapers are considered to be a source that can guarantee trust. They are written by professional journalists, then fact-checked before going to print. This makes them more reliable than some online sources. Students often refer to newspapers for finding credible news stories, opinions, and reports to include in their assignment. Local newspapers, particularly, may bear news of regional happenings or issues not seen online. Newspapers can also be a great source when it comes to history. The old editions serve as a time capsule, depicting how news items were covered in those times. Students of history, politics, or sociology can use these to convey the sense of public opinion and cultural trends from those times. Libraries and online databases make access to older newspapers relatively easy to obtain. Other strong points concerning newspapers are their analytic and opinion aspects. Editorials and opinion columns enable students to learn to look at different opinions on an issue. This helps with debates, essays, and projects that require critical thought. True, newspapers are not as popular anymore. Digital sources of materials are more convenient and current, hence, most students use them. However, this would still be a valuable resource for research, especially if it is complemented with online materials. Therefore, even though students rely much on digital sources, research work is never complete without newspapers. They provide a source of authentic, in-depth, and historical information that can add value to any project. Using newspapers in addition to online tools will help students retrieve information that is both comprehensive and authentic for their research studies. Every child should have chores at home. Chores is an important part of a child's development process. The child acquires responsibilities, gains some necessary life skills, and understands the importance of teamwork through performing chores. When children have something to do, they learn lessons that last a lifetime. First of all, household chores teach children to be responsible. By giving children certain responsibilities such as making their bed, cleaning their room, or helping with dishes, they know how to take care of their belongings and help out in the house. This, in turn, helps them to be independent and capable as they grow up. Second, chores develop important life skills. For instance, cooking meals, doing laundry, or organizing a space are the very skills that they will need later in their lives when they grow up. And in fact, the earlier they practice these skills, the more confident they become in handling such challenges later in life. Moreover, household chores teach children how important teamwork is. The family is a small team. Everyone has to make their contributions if the home is to be kept going right. When children feel their contribution puts a smile on their family's face, they feel wanted and appreciated. Working together strengthens families. Some people argue that children should not have chores because this takes away the time for either playing or studying. However, balancing activities with chores may eventually help children learn time management. Chores do not have to be time-consuming, but they must be consistent and appropriate for the child's age. In conclusion, giving children household chores is something quite valuable. It teaches responsibility, builds life skills, and promotes teamwork. These lessons prepare children for the future and help them become caring, capable individuals. By giving children chores, parents can provide them with tools to be successful later in life. Should students continue studying during summer vacation? Summer vacation is a time for rest and fun, but it can also be a time for learning. Some believe students should continue studying during summer vacation to avoid losing knowledge. Others feel summer should be a break from school. Both sides have valid points, but finding a balance can help students stay sharp while still enjoying their break. Continuation of studies during summer helps students to keep their skills intact. When vacations are very long, and practice is not done, much of what is learnt is forgotten. This is particularly true in subject areas like math and reading that require frequent practice. Even small amounts of time used to review schoolwork makes the transition into the next school year easier for students. Summer studying can also be used to explore interests of students. Without the pressure of regular classes, students can learn about topics that they enjoy, such as art, science, or a new language. This kind of learning is entertaining and keeps their minds active. But summer vacation is equally important for rest and relaxation, as students work hard during the school year and need time to recharge. Playing some sports, spending time with family, or simply relaxing helps students return to school refreshed and motivated. Overloading them with study tasks during summer can lead to burnout. The best solution is to find a balance. Students can spend a few hours a week reviewing what they learned or exploring new topics. The rest of the time can be for rest, hobbies, and fun activities. In short, summer vacation is a time for rest, but this does not mean that students should avoid study entirely. It prevents forgetting and encourages learning in a relaxed way. With a balance between study and relaxation, students can make the most of their summer vacation. Which school lesson had the greatest impact on my life? One of the most influential school lessons in my life was related to a writing class during my last year in middle school. It taught me not only how to clearly express one's thoughts but also about the significance of communication and being creative. This lesson has stuck with me and keeps shaping the way I approach challenges or ideas. In this class, she let us write stories, essays, and even poems. At first, I had a hard time with it because I was never used to putting thoughts into words. However, the teacher was so patient and supportive, we always got feedback from her to work further on ourselves. She always said, "Writing is a tool to share your voice with the world." These words gave me inspiration to work harder and to believe in my ideas. Then one assignment changed everything for me. We were asked to write about our dreams for the future. I put all my heart into it, imagining what I wanted to achieve and how I could make it happen. When the teacher read my essay, she said it was full of thought and potential. This brought confidence in my capability to express myself. The writing skills I learned in that class have helped me so much. Whether writing an email, creating a presentation, or journaling, I've used the lessons learned about structure and creativity. Even more importantly, the class has taught me the power of sharing ideas, and this has improved how I connect with others. That school lesson has left such a mark on my mind. It showed me that communication is a useful skill that may allow people to unlock new opportunities. I am grateful for it, and it was one of the most important lessons in my life, I believe.